That's great because I had a conversation with her and it was like, you should watch One Piece. And then she's like, what's that? And I had to explain what One Piece is. But I had
to a polite person.
It's the meme of like the Chad guy at the football game and the girl who's listening.
Yeah.
But it was worse because I was trying to explain it coolly and then I had Nick Yingling. So I was like, yeah, it's about like this pirate and he has a bunch of treasure and he buries it. And Yingling's like, he eats the rubber fruit. He eats the rubber fruit. He's like Gummy. His name's Luffy's Gummy. And it's like, oh, come on.
You're not telling it right. You're not telling.
He does eat the gum fruit.
Like, tell him about the gum fruit.
No, like, you're being stupid. Have you played the One Piece card game?
No, I've gotten cards for it though.
Because Miles and Kyle Webwipe said that it's really good. Miles was like, I was like, wait, is it actually fun? He's like, yes, it's actually fun. I want to get Ludwig a starter deck. He probably won't have time to play it, but he will enjoy looking at the cards.
I think
I have all of them.
Kind of the weird thing about making card games out of shows like One Piece is that there's just like a limited quantity of characters. So they start making new cards out of different like versions of the same character.
Had you brought up a show like Death Note, I would agree.
Like,
however,
it's like Angry Luffy.
No, you're so dumb. You're so dumb.
Oh, Straw Hat Luffy.
No, it would be the
Luffy that can swim.
He can't fucking swim, dipshit.
I know. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. As
So
a
it couldn't
power.
exist.
That's why I said
It couldn't exist. It literally couldn't exist.
Where he eats the swim
If
fruit
you
and makes him swim.
rearrange the letters in
It's
anime.
the greatest story of all time.
If you shut up, if you rearrange the letters in anime, it's Aemon.
Here's the reason I bring it up. I know there's a lot of characters in One Piece, right?
Hundreds.
There's less characters in One Piece than
Hundreds.
something like Pokemon, right? So eventually,
Not when the card game came out.
Eventually, you run out.
That's a good ass point.
And they already have all versions of Luffy.
Evan, when the card game came out,
Deadman.
How many Pokemon were in
were
Gen
there?
1?
Surfing Luffy.
There would be, you'd have Gear 2, 3, 4, 5, spoiler.
Upset Luffy.
I want to fucking throw my gummo up your ass.
He's so mad
Which
bears.
fruit did he eat this time?
He only eats one fruit.
Is that
You
what-
can't
Is
eat two
anime his
fruit.
weakness? Is he defensive of anime?
You can't eat two fruit.
You start. Hey, imagine a Vinland Saga card game, huh? Sport.
Oh, yeah,
Huh,
they
Slugger?
make a Vinland card game.
And Ocelot goes to the war in it. Oh, cool.
Big Thorfinn.
You're getting bullied right now. You're actually getting like primary school bullied right now.
Thing. That's interesting.
I think your card game's really cool. And
I didn't even make a card game.
maybe the family can all play together sometime.
Yeah, sport. Maybe you teach me and your.
You go to laptop school that you're too scared to get.
Damn, he's trying to throw bullets at you.
This is what Ludwig does. You back him into a corner, he starts biting everything.
You play Smurf games,
Okay.
and you lost to me in a Valorant tournament.
That's true. That's true. I did do that.
And Zipper, where are you at?
I'll see you in the parking lot.
I'm gonna go to a random island, neck myself, fucking play the video live, and say the One Piece is real.
That's so, dude. That'd be so beast.
It would be.
Oh my god.
Except the prize is so much lamer than what the One Piece is, hopefully.
Yeah. No.
Like, imagine One Piece is over and Luffy's like, yeah, it was 100K.
What if,
Yeah,
what
it's like,
if the One Piece is like the friends they made along
No,
the way?
he said that it's not.
Tell me what's
Actual
going
thing.
on. I've never seen One Piece.
Oh, it is the greatest story ever told.
Well, what is the One Piece?
The One Piece! It is.
Summarize it in one sentence.
Goldie Roger is the greatest pirate to ever live. He amassed all his fortunes
Then why come he never posts a spread pic?
and hid them somewhere. Then he submitted himself to be captured by the Navy, and he was beheaded. Right before he's beheaded, he goes, I've hid my treasure. Find it. And it launches the age of pirates who are trying to find his
Because
treasure.
everybody wants
Oh, but
to
no
find
one's found it?
the
No,
One Piece.
And the journey follows
Is the story still going in One Piece?
Luffy. It is. That's a great question.
Dude.
It is still going.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
It's still going.
I'm actually curious.
this
It's
is
still
like
going.
Grimes and Elon Musk. This is how they started dating.
But we've hit the final saga.
When's it gonna be over?
How many parts is it gonna split
Grimes
into?
Elon- so you're saying it's a
how long is he
Pop-Tart
gonna
and a
keep
cat?
fucking writing it, dude?
Well, so we hit the final saga, okay, which happened after Wano. Get this. The sagas are comprised of arcs, and arcs have a certain amount of episodes. So we have about 500 episodes left.
I want to go to Shake Shack.
Why?
He's got
Why?
because he's
Don't want a
hungry.
burger?
Okay.
I'm not
you
laughing.
don't care about anything. I care about stuff.
That's so true. She's right. Unless it's fucking One Piece and the Yum Yum fruit, you don't give a fuck. Disgusting.
1,000 episodes, and we'll have 1,000 more.
We'll never end. We'll never stop watching it again.
1,000 more volumes, and we'll read it forever. We'll read it forever, Ludwig.
It's only 500 more.
Greatest pirate story ever, Ludwig.
It's the greatest story ever. I'm mad at you because you texted me some annoying shit. He texted me. He goes, "What?"
Wait, let me read it. I didn't even plan on doing. You know why? I'll explain.
It'd be crazy if you planned on doing anything like this.
Okay, I messaged him yesterday. I said, "What's your devil fruit?" So
I don't know what this means.
It doesn't mean anything. He's
Oh,
saying
does it? It
No.
meant something to you. You had an answer.
What is this? What can someone
This is
explain?
okay.
It's the devil fruit quiz.
Oh, I know now. He's talking kind of like in the Luffy voice.
In One Piece, you get a devil fruit. It gives you power. Every devil fruit's unique.
And Nick, when you eat it, you can't swim. But they're
can't swim.
pirates on boats.
So that's why it's a devil. What?
It's a great show.
We're telling the truth.
No, but you're saying it in a way that's pejorative.
It's not
It's a
pejorative. You
great
can't
show,
swim
Nick.
in that
It's a
30-year-old
great
white
show.
anime.
You only have to suffer through the first 200 badly paced episodes to get to the good part.
And why the hell can you not swim when you eat it? Because you got a full stomach.
Because the devil fruit.
Wait a minute, you can't swim with a full stomach.
The devil fruit imbues you with powers, but you're not supposed to have these powers. So Mother Earth takes back the ability to swim from you.
Nick,
in a world, Nick, that is 90% ocean.
You guys-
You have a gum fruit. That's not even in the books for fruit, by the way. That's not even in the devil fruit book.
That's some other shit.
the gum
That-
fruit.
yeah, it's based off.
The fruit that
That's-
makes
they
the
have
main
DLC?
guy stretch. The fruit that makes the main guy stretch isn't in the book.
No. There's because Vegapunk
Ugh,
has
they
a
make the
book
main
of
guy
all the
stretch?
devil fruits, and gum fruit isn't in it. He's never seen that fruit before, and he thinks it's a fruit of the god.
So I message him. I said, "What's your devil fruit?" He replies almost immediately, which never happens. He said, "I like to think I would be a Logia, Andy." Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And then I replied, "Hello, you have run out of allotted tokens for responses from friend LLM LTD. If you would like to purchase more tokens, text PLTR to this number. The amount will be debited from your account." He replies, "Stop," in all caps. I reply, "Payment accepted. $799.99 will be charged to your payment method." And then I said, "Haha, yeah, Logia is cool."
Oh my god.
And then he said, "I'd pay $800 to talk One Piece with you."
And then he didn't fucking reply.
Well, I was watching Brawl Pro stream and someone asked him, "What's your devil fruit?" And then he said, "To swim."
They can't do that, right?
No, there's a fruit that lets you swim through.
Well, I thought
earth.
devil fruit don't make you not swim,
through
though.
water,
Not-
through earth.
What-
it
That's
lets you
situational.
treat,
Unrealistic.
lets you
Situational.
treat
Seems unrealistic.
the earth as water.
This is the greatest anime of all
through it.
time.
The
It's
greatest.
so good, bro. It's so good. I'm not even being sarcastic. Right now, we're in Egghead Island, and it's a futuristic island, but it's actually from the past.
It's actually this
No
is
way.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And Dr. Vegapunk's the smartest person ever, and guess what? They're sending assassins after him.
Oh my God. Now, did your science
Like Mr.
teacher...
Beast.
Your science teacher
Yes.
called me, and she's a little upset that you got a D on your final.
Yeah.
And
You've been you've been spending a lot of time at the library sitting on the floor reading the manga.
What do you fucking know about anything?
Manga.
What are you doing? What are you doing all
I've
day?
consumed more One Piece than either those two.
You where are you at?
What I made it to like fucking Sky City or whatever.
Skypea.
Skypea.
Don't say it wrong on purpose.
He loves this
I didn't
shit.
know the name. See,
You really love this, don't you?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good.
Okay.
I wanted to do a video. We were really close to doing this video
you think
where
he wants to go for?
I put Nut in a room and made him watch.
Not in the room. What is this, 8 at the office?
I want to do a video where I put Nut in a room and I made him watch all of One Piece.
Yeah.
And then like take quizzes and
Yeah.
like earn money.
Yeah, and then keep the lights on the whole time.
And yeah, keep the lights on and like have a hot tub, but like maybe it smells
He
after
only
a
gets to
while.
eat chocolate for free.
I just want to tweet about killing people who like anime from the comfort of my home.
I like anime.
Dude, pull out what you were just fucking doing before this. He's reading like a fucking schoolboy.
I was reading the One Piece manga, volume 83.
Why did you bring it up here?
Does he
because
pipe that
I was
lady?
here for like a few minutes
I
before
see.
you guys
Does he,
got here.
Does he pipe her?
Does he pipe Big Mama?
I don't
Yeah.
think there's
Who
any.
is he?
The main
One
One Piece.
Piece
guy.
Does Luffy?
One Piece, yeah.
Yeah, it's One Piece, and it's actually a sex novel. He goes around fucking all of the women
Yeah,
around.
because he's looking for his One Piece.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
shit.
One Piece, because he can't get tied down until he finds his one.
That's right.
He's done with Boa Hancock. Now he's on a Big Mama.
But he definitely fucking He rings her
And
bell.
he's got the gummy rubber dick, so that shit long.
I was gonna say you won't believe
Do I
what
need to watch
Luffy
the
can
show?
stretch, bro.
Luffy stretches out his wiener like us boys stretch out our foreskin.
You guys are explaining this in a way that's like,
Like a
I can
sticky
believe
hand.
it. Yeah.
you whip it at and it just holds on the wall.
Yeah, you take Sally's homework.
I'm your kid now.
So you're my kid?
You're my father. You're explaining this to me, and this is the mother who's really shy.
Are
to
you
do it.
dressed like that?
He's my
What
my
are you doing?
older brother.
What are you doing? Give me a little bit.
I was just
In your room?
In my room, self-asphyxiating, jerking off, and then I heard you come in, and then I switched to One Piece. I alt tabbed.
Okay, and I come in. Oh, Jesus! Oh God!
It's
Oh.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Okay.
Dinner's ready.
So so the rest of our lives, I'm gonna act like that didn't happen.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna go back, and I'm just gonna be your stepdad.
Okay.
Okay, I'm your dad, right?
You're my dad.
Okay, I'm just gonna be your stepdad.
Hey,
I'm not gonna.
stepdad.
You don't
What do
have to
you think of that?
I wanted you to call me dad. You don't have to call me dad anymore. I'm just stepdad.
Okay.
All right. But what were you watching? Out of curiosity,
I was watching One Piece.
you watching
He's
One
watching
Piece?
porn.
I come over. I sit
watching
down.
porn.
I scoot over on the bed with you. I sit down. I look, and and we're looking at. Tell me, describe your porn.
It's One Piece Rule 34.
Okay.
It's just Nami, but she's in Zoan bunny form because she ate a Zoan devil fruit.
So now, as a concerned
Can't
father,
swim.
I'm saying this is my inner dialogue. Oh my God! Zipper. I'm method. I'm not method. I guess.
You're not.
I'm not method.
You couldn't handle the
I couldn't. No.
I'm drooling at the screen.
Okay. So I just learned about cartoon porn because I'm an old school dad. I was beating off to Playboys. And I go, son, don't you know that there's like real naked girls on the internet, right?
No, Nami's real. It's a Zoan form, so it makes her into a bunny, but she's a real person normally.
Children are great laborers because their bodies are like rubber.
Because they all eaten the gum fruit.
He's eating the rubber
Yeah.
That's how we'll convince them.
Yeah.
You never finished your pitch.
Yes.
Run for 1 minute.
Yeah. How is it? Oh, the offer's 10 grand. Yeah. Okay.
Well, first off, would you take the offer?
No.
Yeah, but that's because I don't have a lot going on right now.
You
You've
can't stream it.
switched.
No, I wouldn't.
Them have
I
switched.
did switch.
I would do it.
I did
But
switch.
if I had shit
No,
going
I
on,
wouldn't do it
wouldn't
before.
You've never switched.
Of course.
You wouldn't do it before, but you would eat one of my gum donuts?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Aiden said the dumbest shit he's ever said in his entire life.
Aiden.
He has a big track record, Ludwig.
I sent him an
The
offer.
Ben.
Sharks, I sent him an offer. I said, you have to watch all of One Piece in 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks.
It's an offer?
It's a lot of
This is an
fucking-
offer. You can watch all of One Piece in 2 weeks. One Pace version, which by the way is an edit where they remove like intros, outros, filler.
Fucking A.
It makes it 60% as long. So about
Peace-maxing.
just for some reference, it's about 600 episodes worth, 20 minutes a piece. So we're talking about like,
One day the yard will be that long.
We're already there.
no, I don't think we'll ever.
Well, each a yard episode
hit
is like
600
5
episodes.
One
We'll
Piece
never do
episodes.
that.
So
Wait,
it
we
might
have a
already be
few.
that long.
Okay, anyway. Continue.
Our conversion rate's crazy.
Continue after the most hurtful thing you've ever said.
So he has to watch all of it 2 weeks. It's about like 16 hours a day on average. And I will give him $10,000. And it's all he's allowed to do is watch One
Oh my
Piece.
God, is that worth it?
And
No.
he said no.
It's not.
It is worth
For a
it.
guy
Okay.
like Aiden, it's not worth it.
To the
obviously.
weebs watching, they're like, "Of course I'd do it. I'm
any
already
human
watching
watching.
here." But to Aiden, is it worth it?
Aiden has like a human life. He has hobbies and he has things to do and he has girlfriend and he has friends.
I guess he already does the same thing with Valorant.
He does, which is kind of funny. But I think it's the
He
fact
does
that
do the same thing with Valorant.
Yeah.
yes, but or gaming in general. But it's funny, like he doesn't want to watch One Piece. That's the thing.
Yes, because he would easily, if I said, hey, for 2 weeks, you have to live in this small, like 2x2
Tiny,
apartment
like tiny.
in Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to
And the
and you-
ground is made of Vegemite.
Yes.
It's your only food.
And you have to like order on your own without any translator or friends.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wait,
how do I sign up for free?
it's only 2 weeks? But at the moment it's One Piece and he gets 10 bands.
So you think
Crickets.
he's dumb for saying no? I
Crickets,
think
yeah.
I don't think he's dumb
It's
for saying no.
16-hour shifts and you lose
10
2 weeks
bands,
of your life.
10 bands.
10 bands?
10 rack.
Yeah, but like 10 bands, bro, is not a lot for us.
I think I hurt Shake Drizzle's feelings.
No. Was it when you fucking set him up with Pokemon?
Well, that's what it is.
What happened?
Well, because you know how we were doing the basketball game, right, for One Piece night? And
I actually don't know, and that's a funny sentence.
so the whole thing about setting up a Pokemon is that there's One Piece night, and I got tickets, like front row tickets.
Right. Okay.
And I was inviting Pokey because
To a public basketball, a Lakers game.
yes, because she won my prize at the White Elephant.
Okay.
Okay. And so so when she opened it, she said, "Can you give me a hot date?" And I said, "I can get Shake Drizzle." And she made the comment,
Yeah.
which was like, she was like, "Huh."
Yeah.
And so
which would kind of devastate any human being.
and so, you know, respectfully, I then didn't invite Shake.
Dude, no way.
What do you mean, no way? If the whole point was her saying, "I want to bring a hot date," and then I said Shake, and then she laughed, I'm not going to still bring Shake. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Am I crazy for that?
I think, and I love fucking with that guy, but you are driving him to an insane place.
He's driving himself to an insane place.
What did he do? He's somewhat similar to watching One Piece nonstop for 2 weeks. The problem with training for a marathon is at the tail end of it, like the last few weeks of training for a marathon, you're running like 2 hours a day.
It's so much of your
It's
time.
just so much of your time per day.
What are we so obsessed with time?
He comes back from Japan and he's like,
Over in Nihon Go, we slow it down, man.
we like to slow it down, take naps at lunch.
In the woods, the bugs, they eat your butt. You love it.
So I got you.
Oh, wow.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I got you this.
we have to blur this?
Nami is quite literally bent over a table.
You went all the
Yo,
way.
unbox it.
It's a Nami
Unbox
from
it.
One Piece figurine, and
Yeah.
she's meant to be bent over a table going, "Hey, boys."
Unbox it.
And
Unbox it.
and her boobs are busting out of her bra.
No,
and
they
her-
made her a gigantic. They
butt
made
is
her boobs like
busting out of
way
her
bigger
pants.
as the series went on, right?
Yeah, that's true. And they also
Yep.
whitewashed some characters. Can you look up Robin before and after time skip, Zipper?
Which is crazy because Robin was already like the oldest member of the crew. Doesn't really make any sense.
So
Right.
Robin, pre-time skip,
So Robin was the Lanky Kong of One Piece.
looked much different than post-time
Yeah.
skips.
Yeah.
So on the left
Oh,
is what
wow.
she used to look
Jesus
like, and on the
Christ.
right's what she looks like now. So they kind of lightened up her
She
skin
was
a bit.
always so
No, but-
snatched, though.
She was always snatched, to be fair, but they did bust her up and they did make her whiter. And they made her have less of a
Wow.
defined
Insane.
nose.
Insane. So I got you that.
Dude, I have tried so hard to get rid of all of my Nami figurines.
What do you mean tried
Why?
hard?
Why would
Because
you do
I
that?
had 5 or 4 of them, so I kept every charity drive giving them
beating
away.
off
But
to
I
him.
knew
Don't know how
you
to get rid
didn't
of them
have
now.
this one.
I didn't have this one, and you got me there. And
This
that's
one
why
can
I'm-
go on your nightstand.
Dude, it can go on beverages.
Dude, put it on your Vespa.
Yo.
That's actually sick.
That's hard as fuck, bro.
like a trucker with like a little dancing.
Like
I'm
truck
gonna
nuts.
throw it on my Red Bull right now.
You just got Nami's fucking rack hanging off.
Thanks, Eamon.
Yeah, I love how you gave him a gift and he said, "This is the thing I've been trying to
been
get
giving
away
away."
from forever."
You
You
did
are.
preface it by saying, "Let's not slow the train down."
I was thinking a lot about this because
The train being you beating your meat to figurines,
Yeah.
by the way.
yeah, which you do.
I'm not caught up. He's more caught up than me.
I am.
Yeah. Ooh, hose.
You're not
Luffy,
caught up
yeah.
in One Piece. Isn't that your job?
Nami
No,
has
no,
beautiful
no, no.
breasts.
Okay.
Have they gotten bigger?
Yes, they
Yes,
have,
yes.
famously.
Yes.
That's so cool.
And they got whiter,
Wider.
Weird.
less color,
Yeah,
less
white
color.
breasts.
Yeah.
skin color.
Luffy.
No,
No.
Nami's breasts. Pay
No.
attention.
Well, yeah, that too. Robin. But,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not entirely sure why.
I feel like Luffy could make his breast.
oh
bigger.
my God.
Breast Luffy.
Do you see what happened to Connor today?
It's
It's just a devil fruit power.
No, let's check this out. We're gonna look at something that's gonna be informative to you. I Google hardcore girl on girl,
Okay.
covered in oil in like a kiddie pool, and then
Damn.
pull it up. It's on screen. Why are you looking at me, son? Look at the screen. Don't look at your father. Look at the screen.
I'm looking at it.
So you're saying you would clutch this by pulling up hardcore girl on girl?
No, I didn't say I clutched that.
This is what this whole
middle of
situation
Birds and the
is.
Bees.
No.
Birds and the Bees showing 2 girls in a fucking blow up tub of horrible. I mean, like
You get a 0 out of 10.
Son,
No,
love is
every
love.
boy learns that girls kiss before they learn how babies are made.
What Jason the
Son,
Weed
there's
There's
no
layers.
scissoring.
There's layers. You got to learn how awesome it is that sometimes girls kiss, and you can be like, okay, wait, I'm sexually awakened. I get that now. And then we talk about how you use your penis.
I think the first pornography I ever watched was Asa Akira in a lesbian video. It was the first thing I ever watched.
That's what
Interesting.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I think
Because when you're a kid, you see porn, and you're like, well, I don't want there to be a boy.
I think
I want to see a, well, I don't know, maybe. But
And then, well, no, Nick, I had that thought. I did have that thought. It's like, I don't know if I liked the no boys. It seems good without the, and then as time went by, I was like, it's actually great when there's all boys. Sometimes.
yeah. Sometimes I like all boys.
All boys. Of age, man.
Yeah.
Oops, all boys.
no, but to be clear, what I said I would clutch is getting the talk.
I think the harder thing is for the parent.
I think I clutched the talk as a parent.
Aiden, you said you clutch as a parent. Let's restart. You're the parent now.
Yeah.
You're still the mother.
Dinner's ready.
Shut up.
Okay.
I gotta do that thing. I
I have homework for 30 seconds.
I'm knocking on the door.
Okay.
I'm knocking on the door.
I go, oh, 1 second! 1 second! Wait!
Wait, which one's who's who?
I'm the kid.
I thought he was the mom.
He's the
Yeah,
mom. He's the
dinner's
dad.
ready.
Oh, he's the dad.
He's the dad now.
downstairs.
You're gonna replace he's the
and
dad.
I'm your cool uncle.
And you're,
Your naked uncle in the. You're my
Have you
Bitcoin
opened
in
the door
garage.
yet?
I open the door. I open the
have
door.
you-
I open the door. I have my one piece jammies on. I'm clearly erect.
Oh, Ludwig, why are you're pitching a tent right now?
Oh,
I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah,
Your uncle's here.
It was.
Hey, kiddo. Wow, what a hog.
Uncle Nick, he's
You're
look at that tent.
saying my gay ass brother made that hog?
I
You
didn't.
want
Go
just
look at
go
your
crazy?
kiddo's hog.
Oh, boys.
Switch to the other tab. What's on that tab?
I control Shift T because I'm an honest child, and up
Wow.
pops One Piece porn. It's Nico Robin. She ate a Logia devil fruit, so she can have fire breasts.
She's hawking loogies in this porn.
Yeah, no, she has a Logia fruit, and her breasts are made of fire.
Yeah. I go, kiddo, scoot over. I open up command prompt. I enter like a big string of code with 300 words per minute, and then I just press enter, and you're mining Bitcoin. And I'm out.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you guys. I'll be back in 30 years.
See, that's why your uncle's so successful. He does
Sorry,
valuable things with his
am I
time.
in trouble?
Look, there's nothing wrong here except for you got to stop watching One Piece. You got to stop watching One Piece. I'm okay with pornographic One Piece. I don't think you should be watching the normal show. It's just not good media. This is brain rot media.
I just heard
What the
online.
hell is the cum fruit?
It's one of the greatest
fucked
stories
it all
ever
up.
told. But whatever.
Son, you have any girls or boys you have a crush on at school?
No, that's gay, Dad. I'm so homophobic. I'm 12.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Okay, liking girls is gay?
Well, yeah, that's also kind of gay, I think.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what, you know what? Why don't we just keep it at that? You can just keep being gay. Don't talk to anybody. Don't talk to any girls or boys. And we'll stop watching One Piece. And I think your mother will be happy with this. I think we didn't
But
have
I
to
can
delve
still
into any
beat
details. You can beat off. Just leave the door open.
And then boom,
You guys didn't
A24.
have the Birth of the Beast talk.
And then A24 logo pops up. It was like a 30-minute trailer.
That's the time. Well, he said he thinks it's gay. So